Welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you 3 different off seasons that I would do if I was a Cavs GM. First one being probably the most realistic one, which would be just retooling the role players, just changing them up a little bit. No big trades or anything. The first trade would be just a simple 1-for-1 swap: Max Strus for Jalen Smith. Now, Max Strus has been amazing for us. He's done a lot. He's a great shooter, great at defense, even like our main defender. But Jalen Smith, we need a backup center. He can shoot, he can do a bit of everything. So I think he would fit better with this team. Now we can add a first if you think Jalen Smith worth a lot after last year, which kind of fair. He did go kind of crazy last year. But I feel like that's a very fair trade. Like, they get Max Strus. I know Bulls are trying to rebuild now. They're like actually in a rebuild. But maybe you go like they flip him for a first later on or something along those lines. But I feel like it's good. It's great for the Cavs. You get Jalen Smith. You get a backup center. It's just an improvement of Thomas Bryant pretty much. He's more reliable. He's way better defender, better shooter, better interior scorer. He's just a lot better. Now, Max Strus, that hurts to lose, but I feel like that works for both teams quite well. The second trade is a little more controversial. I don't know if they would do this, but Dennis Schroeder and Dean Wade for Miles Bridges. Now, you could just say, why would they do that? They just had a much better season. They're on fire recently, whatever. But I feel like Dean Wade is a perfect Hornet. I feel like he looks like he would suit a Hornet jersey. He can shoot somewhat, a good defender, much better than Miles Bridges in my opinion. Dennis Schroeder is a proper backup point guard because they don't actually really have one. They got Kobe White if they want to bring him back, but I don't know how much money he's going to want. So there's that. But I just feel like the Hornets could use Dean Wade better than Miles Bridges, I guess. I feel like he's more like the Conker Nipple. Not any close to Conker Nipple, but like he will pass the ball, he will defend, he will be like a great role player for you. Like he'll do like the extra pass and everything. So like in that team, the Hornets could just be pass until a shot's open pretty much. Which could work. You never know. It really could work. Now for the Cavs, Miles Bridges is a massive upgrade for anything, for our backups. A reliable scorer, a decent defender, not great obviously. Dean Wade's definitely better. Athletic, get some lobs from James Harden, and just overall just energy, height. He's 6'8" or whatever. Like that's useful. So I think that's a win-win trade. You could argue like Dennis Schroeder's not worth anything because how much money he's getting paid, but Dean Wade's roughly sign and trade off like a $8 million contract or something like that. I feel like that could work very well. I'm not too sure, but I feel like that could work pretty well. Which will leave our team to be the same starting lineup as last year, except with Jalen Tyson at the starting 3 instead of Max Strus. Which, honestly, better, because better defender, whatever. Off the bench, you got Tyrese Proctor, Sam Merrill, Keon Ellis, Miles Bridges, and Jalen Smith. Great front court off the bench. You got Keon finally getting proper minutes. You got Tyrese Proctor getting extra minutes as well. Then for signings, you get like, you need a backup 1 or 2. You draft someone for your backup 3 or whatever. And you can either bring back Thomas Bryant or sign someone like Andre Drummond or DeAndre Jordan. You obviously still have Naquan Tomlin. The 29th pick, I would want someone like Christine Akivi for us. Dalen Swain, he would be a great defensive player for us. Or Cole Pete, if he falls that far too. The backcourt, those strings, I like a Russell Westbrook. I like a Kevin Porter Jr. A Blake Wesley. He's one of my guys. I like him. And for the 2, I like a Javonte Green, a Gary Trent Jr. or a Josh Okogie. All of them definitely could work very well. But I feel like this is definitely most realistic stuff to happen, like a mix-up for the role players. I don't think we're doing probably any massive trades or anything. I feel like that's something that probably won't happen. I would prefer that to happen because we've done this for 4 years and it hasn't worked, and we traded Darius Garland for James Harden. Who am I to say? I'm not the Cavs GM, but this is, if I was the Cavs GM, this is one of the ways I would do it. I would. So in the total, you're getting rid of Max Strus, Dean Wade, and Dennis Schroeder, and you're getting back Jalen Smith and Miles Bridges. You might have to give up a first in one of these trades, but I think that's a pretty good trade. That's a pretty good trade. Like, it's not a perfect trade. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect offseason. It's not perfect anything. But I feel like it definitely could work. Like, for multiple teams, like Bulls could get a first for Max Strus. Hornets could utilize Dean Wade very well. It's just what it is. It might work, it might not. But that's my first one. Just the reshaping of the role plays. Just change up the role plays. That's what I would do first. That's like first off-season idea. Now for the second one, this is a little more outrageous. We're reshaping the whole team. Like the whole core four is gone. They're all gone. It's just changing the stars on here. I actually like how the team ends the most out of all of this. So the first trade we're going to be this is a Donovan Mitchell trade. Trade Donovan Mitchell and pick 29. You might not have to give up pick 29, but like it makes more sense. For Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, and Sadiq Bey. Just stack the wing position for the Cavs. You get Trey Murphy, a bucket getter, decent defender. Herb Jones, a clamper. 3, don't really know how good it is. Like it's definitely something to look at. And then Sadiq Bey, who had like his career season so far. I thought that's a great trade. The Pelicans, I think, are trying to get a star. I think they're going at Jaylen Brown or whatever. So if they can't get him, call the Cavs or something, and we'll take this trade for sure. And they don't have to give up a pick or anything. They actually get a pick. So that's a pretty good trade, in my opinion. The second trade is one that's been rumored a lot. It's been rumored. I wouldn't want to do this, but if we did, we give up Evan Mobley and Sam Merrill for Giannis and Antetokounmpo. Obviously, I don't think it's happening anyways. Like, I think we're off of trading Evan Mobley at all. But we get a former MVP like a couple years ago. So obviously, still a great player. And that's our main guy we're going to run through. It's going to be a big man. We've tried the guards, it hasn't worked. We had Donovan Mitchell, wasn't working. I mean, we had LeBron and Kyrie, obviously, but like, that worked. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell ain't worked. James Harden, Donovan Mitchell hasn't worked. We got Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, but that's not working either. So, I feel like this is probably, if we're reshaping the whole team, this is what I'll do. Now for trade 3, this one is kind of crazy. I don't know if either team would do this. Well, I mean, I'm the Cavs, so I'll do this. But we trade James Harden and Jarrett Allen, so they already got that chemistry. So you're already getting that. For Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson, hear me out. The Mavericks can have James Harden and Jarrett Allen next with Cooper Flag. You got that 1, 3, and 5 duo. You still got like Max Christie, PJ Washington, Najee Marshall. You still got a fair few role plays over there. You got Derek Lively and General Gafford. One of them probably will go with Jarrett Allen coming in. But then you got James Harden, mentor for Cooper Flag with passing and offensively. You got Jarrett Allen, who's a great lob threat, great defender when he wants to be. So that's decent. And for the Cavs, you bring back Kyrie. Bring back Kyrie for his last few years in the season, in his career. Last few seasons in the season. Okay. And you get Klay Thompson, great shooter around Giannis Antetokounmpo. So I feel like that's a pretty good trade for at least the Cavs. I don't know how the Mavs would feel about doing this, but as a Cavs fan and as the Cavs GM right now, I will do that. It definitely works for shooting, bucket getting. Like, we got Kyrie, Giannis, and Trey Murphy. Like, that's some scoring. But we still got Herb Jones, Sadiq Bey, and Klay Thompson, who can defend still. Klay Thompson's not as good, but he's a spot-up shooter. He's like our Chris Middleton of the 2022 Bucks. So there's that. And then for the final trade, this one's a little remix of the previous 1-for-1 trade. but we got a little more. The Bulls get Max Strus, Dennis Schroeder, and our 2028 first. So there's a first involved. And we bring in Jalen Smith and Patrick Williams. Now the reason why this one's got a first is because we give up Dennis Schroeder. Now they are giving us Patrick Williams, but he's fairly young still, so you never know. He's on like a 3-year contract, Dennis Schroeder's on a 2. So we're saving them a year of Patrick Williams, $18 million. But we're also giving them the Dennis Schroeder who's not going to do anything for them. And he's old. But that's why we give them a first. And Cavs got 2 firsts that year, so it shouldn't matter. So now there's that. That's pretty good. Now signings, it's going to be similar to the other one. We signed Russell Westbrook and Josh Okogie. Now Russell Westbrook is definitely a great third string player. He's a great backup. But mental wise, for this young team, pretty good. Now this team would be amazing to watch. This team is Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, and Giannis at the 5. Now you could play Giannis at the 4 and chuck Jalen Smith to the 5, but I'm not the coach, I'm the GM. You know what I'm saying? I'm the coach. I'm the GM. And off the bench you got Tyrese Proctor, Keon Ellis, Sadiq Bey, Jalen Tyson, and Jalen Smith. Now if you just put Jalen Smith to the 5, you have Herb Jones off the bench, and you got a small ball 5 of Herb Jones at the 5. Not terrible, but I'd rather Jalen Smith there. In the third team, you got Russell Westbrook, Josh Okogie, Patrick Williams, and Naquan Thomas and Thomas Bryant. We'll bring back Thomas Bryant because you need the shooting around Giannis. If Jalen Smith gets injured, you got Thomas Bryant to be there. We're definitely gonna have some of the front courts of Giannis and Jalen Smith together, because that's definitely gonna work. Jalen Smith's defense with Giannis, as well as shooting around Giannis, he's better than Miles Turner at this point. He's better than Miles Turner at this point, for sure. So this team is probably my favorite at the end, but then we got one last one. I'm kind of going through quick. I feel like I'm talking very quick, but that's how I am. I talk very quick. Not my fault. I mean, it kind of is my fault. Maybe shut the captions on if I'm talking too quick. Then finally, we got the rebuild. This is what I'll do if I'm rebuilding the Cavaliers. The first trade is a 3-team trade. Like, the reason why I want to do a rebuild, build around Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley's been amazing. He's cool. He's young. He's 24. He's got a bag already. We locked him up. He's already got 4 or 5 years under contract or whatever. Our team's starting to get old, so I'd like a rebuild. So the first trade, we got us getting Cam Johnson, Reed Shepherd, Clint Capella, the 26th pick, the 2027 Brooklyn first round pick, or the swap best, and the 2031 Nuggets top 8 protected first. The Nuggets get Kevin Durant. Now hit me out, Kevin Durant next to Jokic and Jamal Murray could be nice. Aaron Gordon still. Team would be on, like, that team is nice. And the Rockets get Donovan Mitchell and Christian Brown. So all the Nuggets are giving up is Cam Johnson, Christian Brown, and a top 8 protected first for Kevin Durant. The Rockets are giving up Reed Shepherd, Clint Capella, and 2 first round picks, Donovan Mitchell and Christian Brown. We're giving up Donovan Mitchell for Cam Johnson, Reed Shepherd, Clint Capella, 26th pick, the Nets pick, and the Denver protected pick. I feel like this could work all the way around. Rockets need a scorer. They got rid of Kevin Durant, but Donovan Mitchell, he's more of a, like, in this part of their career, Kevin Durant's a worse scorer than Donovan Mitchell, especially with all the drama going on. I think you'd rather Donovan Mitchell. You can run a lineup with Amen Thompson, Donovan Mitchell, like Tari Eason, Jabari Smith Jr., and Alperen Sengun, unless I'm forgetting someone. But that's a pretty good starting 5, if I do say so myself. So, I don't know. You still got Steven Adams, even though he'd probably be out next year for the backup 5, whatever. You can still run that. I feel like it's a very all-around good trade for every team. I feel like every team benefits from that trade. Now the second trade, I feel like also benefits for everyone. The Hawks receive Jarrett Allen and the 29th pick. Okay, they get their 5. Get away from Onyeka Okongwu. Because we get Onyeka Okongwu, Asa Newell, and the 23rd pick. We trade up 6 spots. We give up Jarrett Allen. We bring back Onyeka Okongwu, Asa Newell for the 23rd pick. But that's a pretty good trade. We get. They finally move on from Onyeka Okongwu. They bring in Jarrett Allen next to Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, Nikhil Alexander-Walker. If they bring back CJ McCollum, him like that team could be looking pretty nice. We get a higher pick. We get the young player Asa Newell. That's pretty decent. Then we re-sign James Harden. This is 3 ones we're keeping James Harden. We re-sign him 2 years, $60 million. Not each year, but like in total, so you get 30 mil per year. And then we re-sign Keon Ellis because Keon Ellis is my guy. This is probably for all of the other ones, the same contract. I only actually wrote it in this one. Don't know why. Signed him for 3 years, 18 mil plus a play option. So he gets 6 mil a year, and then play option would also be 6 mil, which would be for the 4th year if he wants to come back for the 4th year. Then we cut Dennis Schroeder, dead cap like 14 mil for the next 2 years. Risky, but I realized we would have 16 players otherwise, and I would rather keep everyone else. The team would end up looking like James Harden, Sam Merrill, Max Strus, Cam Johnson, and Evan Mobley. Not a lot of scoring outside of James Harden and Evan Mobley, to be fair, like at least creation-wise. Off the bench, we got Reed Shepherd, Tyrese Proctor, Keon Ellis, Jalen Tyson, and Onyeka Okongwu. Pretty good backup lineup. Like, you got Onyeka Okongwu at the backup 5. Pretty nice. You could also run Evan Mobley and Onyeka Okongwu in the front court of the starting lineup. You can do whatever. I think one of the I want Cavs to keep Keon Ellis so bad because I feel like the Tyrese Proctor and Keon Ellis fit would be amazing. 6'5", 6'4", backcourt. You got a scorer on Tyrese Proctor. You got a clamper in Keon Ellis. I feel like they would work very well together. Keon can still knock down the 3. Tyrese Proctor can still play a bit of defense. That's a great backup backcourt. At least for now. And they both could end up being very good. Like Tyrese Proctor is 22, 21. And Keon Ellis is like 25. Keon Ellis could be one of the best 3D guards or wings in the league. And just no one's giving him a chance, which is crazy because he's proven his defense is elite. I don't know why no one's giving him a chance. Like, it's crazy to me. Then for our third strings, we're going to have Clint Capella, Asa Newell, and Naquan Tomlin. So a lot of big guys. Then we got the pick 23 and 26. I like any one of Abuka Okori. He's been my guy, and he's just been shooting up the mock drafts. Yeah, I thought when I saw him averaging like 25 and 10, and he wasn't in any mock drafts, I thought I was tripping. I was like, what, is this guy actually not that good? And now he's like projected 16th or whatever. So I don't know where he's gonna go. If he can afford a 23, I'd love that. That'd be amazing for us. So there's Abuka Okori. There's Luigi Sowego, just huge. Imagine the front court of him and Evan Mobley. Insane. Then we got Chris Senac again. Great backup 5. He's like 6'10" or whatever, athletic, great. And we got Jalen Swain again. Just great defender. Then for 26, we got Jalen Swain still, if he falls. Because he's probably more likely around 26, I guess. Then we got Alan Graves, pretty good player. And we got Cole Pete, also pretty good player. I think we got Cole Pete in the last one too, but Alan Graves is here now. So overall, I think if I was to do any of this, I feel like Cavs just improve over the offseason. Like, not standings-wise for rebuild, obviously, or whatever, but my reshaping of the role players is probably my favorite. You get Miles Bridges and Jalen Smith, but you still, like, rebuild, you get younger, you get Evan Mobley to be, like, your main guy, whatever. And then the whole change of the team is kind of fun. You get Kyrie and Giannis together. What can I say? Comment down below which one you would actually prefer out of all of them. Tell me if there's any trades that are dumb or just like just ridiculous. I know most of this ain't gonna happen, so it's like unrealistic. I'm just doing it just because I'm a Cavs fan. No one knows what the Cavs are gonna do this offseason. You never know. So I feel like I'm just trying to see what kind of ways the Cavs could go. I like all of these in my opinion. If we did any of these off seasons, I'd be very happy. But we're probably not going to do any of these. We're probably just going to trade, I don't know, someone, and we get something worth back, because that's what the Cavs are like. That's what the Cavs do. You probably heard that I'm on 2K. What can I say? But I think All of these are pretty good for me. Just leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you like me. You can't not like me. What can I say? I'm lovable. Comment what you think about all this. How you think what my off seasons predictions. Well, not even predictions. What I would do if I was a GM. Let me know if you change anything. Let me know if I'm dumb. If I'm got no ball knowledge. Whatever. But yeah, thanks. Peace.